Hey, this is Anita, and while I'm waiting for someone, I thought I would do my video for the day. And just so you know, I've made a commitment to do a video every day for a year. And so we're gonna see how this works. Sometimes I'm gonna have really good videos, and sometimes they're not gonna be so good, but I'm gonna at least do one every day for a whole year. Some of them are gonna be long, some of them are gonna be short, but I am developing a consistent habit to do this every day. And so I want to talk a little bit about consistency. Now, there's a famous quote by Aldous Huxley. He says, I have my little notes here. Consistency is contrary to life. The only completely consistent people are dead. Well, yeah, I suppose if you're dead, that's pretty consistent because you're not going to be doing anything else. And some other quotes I saw, I can't remember where I saw this other one that they said that nobody is consistent in life, that it's contrary to nature. But there was another quote like that. But consistency is so important in so many things in our life. If you're training an animal like a dog or something like that, you have to be really consistent in your training, or the dog will not be fully trained and they will certainly take advantage of you. I've had that experience many times with many of our pets that we've had in our home. And of course, as a mom with my kids growing up and stuff, it was really hard to be consistent training the dog too, because I had children to train. So we had some dogs that would have little times that when they would misbehave because they weren't very well trained, but in the end, it was great having the dogs, and we loved having our pets. But consistency in training your dogs, consistency in training your kids. If you aren't consistent in your discipline and your rules in your home, your kids are going to walk all over you too. So you have to be consistent in that, and consistent in your relationships with each other. Like if you're married or have a significant other, you have to be consistent in your relationship with that person, so they trust you and they will be devoted to you because of that trust. And there's another quote that I wanted to share with you. It's by Bruce Springsteen. He said, "Getting an audience is hard. It demands a consistency of thought, of purpose, and of action over a long period of time." And of course, Bruce Springsteen is a great performer. He's a great musician, but he didn't get to where he is without being consistent. Now, I'm a musician also, and there have been times in my life when I've been really consistent about practicing and rehearsing and doing the things I knew to hone my craft as a musician. And those are the times when I did the best, is when I was consistent with my daily practice and regular rehearsals and things like that. And also consistent in trying to improve my craft and learn new ways to do things. And those are the times when I actually did the best. And over the years, I've noticed that as I've gotten older, I don't sing as much as I used to. And years ago, I had almost a 3-octave range with my vocal range, and I sang all the time. I sang with several choruses, and we performed and did a lot of things, and so I had a really good range with my voice. And over the years, I've stopped doing some of those things and stopped competing and stopped doing the regular chorus rehearsals and things like that, and my range has shrunk about half to about half of what it was. And so consistency in doing those kinds of things is really, really important. And lately I've wanted to build a home business, and I've been really sporadic in that over the years, and jumped from one thing to another thing to another thing, tried this thing and that thing, and gone from one shiny object to another. and lack the consistency that I need to really be successful in a home business. And that's one reason that I'm doing these videos, is to create a consistency in my business. And there's another quote that I wanted to share with you. It's by Eliud Kipchoge, I don't know how you say his last name. But anyway, he said, "I'm confident to say that if you want to grow in a profession, consistency is the key. I'm strict about my work goals and my training." And so he names two things there that you really need to be consistent in achieving success in your profession. And one of them is your work goals. You have to have goals in the first place. You have to know where you're going, and consistent in your training. And I've heard it said by many, many business trainers that you should have some kind of a ritual every day to increase your knowledge about what you do. And as you do that, you'll become better and better and better at your profession. And one of the businesses I'm building is a network marketing business. And in my business, I'm setting goals to what level I want to be at what time. So I'm setting specific goals to know what I want to achieve, how long I want to take to get to that point, and what I'm going to be doing to achieve those goals. And that's really, really important to know what you're doing and how you're going to achieve those goals. And also, I'm practicing doing mindset training and business training every single day. And even if I don't have something new to study, I go back to some of my old trainings and look at them again, because sometimes you're going to see something in that old training that you missed, and it's going to ring a bell and click some things off inside your brain to help you get to where you want to go. And now I am starting to get traction in my network marketing business like I never have before. And I know that this is going to make me successful. And as I continue in this consistency over the next period of a year, I expect to achieve all of my goals this year just by being consistent. And so I hope you will be consistent in your business and achieve the best that you can. Remember, consistency is the key. And I'm going to sign off now, and I'll be back with you tomorrow for my next session. Oh, and in my consistency, I am giving myself a couple of days off. Saturday and Sundays are my days when I am not doing a video. So 5 days a week I'm doing videos, and they're gonna be up for the next year. And some of them may not be very long or very thoughtful, but I'm going to give it a shot. So this is Anita signing off, and we'll catch you in our next episode.